Music's really important in advertising because it does a lot of the non-verbal communication. You know, it does lots of the emotional stuff. It sets the mood, it emotionally locates and primes the audience so it gets them ready to receive the kind of message. I mean, I always loved Diet Coke because it just worked really, really well. Etta James forever owns that time of day, and it just summed up the brand really, really well. There is Lloyd's as well, which is using music really well at the moment, using Birdie's Wings, which is really, really popular. But again, it does a lot of the emotional work for you. It works really, really well with the visuals. And if that was to work on its own, all the listeners would be reminded of the visuals that they've seen. So it would kind of work a bit like a virtual TV too. So for me, one of the great things about music is it's very flexible. So you can adapt it, and you know, it evolves much more dynamically than something that's visual. Because if you've got a piece of visual branding, it's a bit static. You can't really do that much with it. But if it's audio, then you can have so many different mixes and versions, and you know, just loads and loads of different bits of music to play with. It's great. It takes a long, long time actually really, really getting the brief right when you're briefing composers. And I think there's lots of trial and error. I think there's lots of kind of sonic mood boards and sound references. But most of the time, whenever you're directing somebody with a piece of music, it's about, I want them to feel this, and then they need to feel this. It's much more articulate than language.